of complicated relationships. We have our very own Vera Sidika and Otile Brown.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, these two are cute.
They were good. They were good.
They were really cute because it was very unexpected. As it was just cute, but the fallout was so intense. I feel like Otile Brown wanted something, more stable and something like a bit more commitment.
He was in it.
Yeah, from Vera Sidika, but she was at her top of the game. You don't tell me to retire when I'm just fueling for a further journey. It just it just felt like she was not at that stage in her life where she wanted to settle down and have kids. And one of the the problems that really stood out when they had that very massive public breakdown or breakup was the fact that they were pregnant and then they were not pregnant, and then questions were asked, but she was like, you won't tie me down, you won't break my soul. Anyway, fast forward years later, they have both moved on. Otile Brown has been with Nabi,
the Ethiopian girl.
Yes, yes. Let me just call her Ethiopian girl. I don't want to butcher her name. And they seemed to be happy. I mean, a lot of relationships later, Otile Brown is now coming out and publicly giving Vera Sidika her flowers. He says, I will always, that when they were dating, yes, he was a superstar, but their relationship really catapulted his career to the next level. And I'm like, oh, this is cute. This is so nice of you. And then he went on to say, I have always given her her flowers. It's only right. I was big, but not all the way. Being that she was a popping socialite at the time, hey, it kind of fueled the whole situation. He goes on to say that I think she is an amazing person. I feel like I'm at a stage in life where I don't have to make everything difficult for no reason. Give people props at the end of the day. And this, comes as a very nice and warm gesture. It's such a cool sentiment. Imagine your ex is talking nicely about you. Yeah, I can only imagine. It will never happen. I was always the trouble, my relationships. I am toxic. But, it's kind of nice to see him talking about her in that light. But also, why are you talking about her at all? Now, let's not forget that Otile Brown has dropped a banger, a massive album. It has amazing songs. I've actually been bumping to one, right before I came to work. So, he has dropped a project, and maybe the kiki around is not kicking enough because why? What was the reason? There are exes that I'm cool with, but if I'm given a public platform, I would never mention them.
Start talking about your exes.
They would rather die. I don't care about you. We left each other. And when we remember just how public and how horrible they aired each other out, it's just like, that's suspicious. That's interesting. But Otile Brown, I love you. I hope you know. Please don't take it personal. It's just kind of suspicious.
I don't know. Every time I don't know why, like when we started the story, I immediately went to the other Brown Mauzo and Vera. And the image that planted was Shakib and Zari. Is it the same energy?
Yeah.
Same energy. Like,
there was
same energy. That was my interpretation. I'm so sorry, Zari. I'm so sorry. Vera. It gave weird. Anyway, let's not talk too much. Nowadays you talk and then you're caught on. People have gone back together. Anyway, Otile Brown is a very interesting character. I like that he's so soft-spoken. He seems like a very level-headed person. I like that he said she's a very amazing person twice, because he said she's a very, very, very twice, like back-to-back. She's a very amazing person. She's a very amazing person. It's 100% true. This girl is amazing. However, I don't see the place. But what do we know? She's single. She's been saying she's single. Maybe they in a quiet night when things are not singing, one person called the other and a conversation was had. Who knows? Like, who knows?
Legal fees.
Hey, I'm just giving hypothetical situations. This is purely hypothetical.
In my imagination. Yes.
what I can imagine is one day Otile Brown is sitting down, you know, is looking at Vera Sidika's pictures on Instagram, because she be popping on Instagram. Like, she is killing it on Instagram right now. Let's not play. And he's just like, yeah, you know, hindsight, thinking about the good old times. I'm sure they had some good old times. So maybe he's just thinking about it, and he's like,
reminiscing.
he's just like in his fields, you know. He's just like, yeah, I had a good one right there. You know, she was amazing. We don't know. It's just thoughts. It's just a hypothetical situation. I'm just saying, these things happen. Like, sometimes you sit down and maybe you remember a few things, you know. You see the color purple, and then you're like, I remember she used to make me purple, you know, I don't know, something, who bloody knows. She bought me purple perfume, who knows. Anyway, maybe he was just like reflecting, and he felt nice.
On the number 07707293666, may please comment. Somebody has actually chimed into the story and said, this is Confident Scars representing, saying, Mimi iyo storia Obize and Vera Sidika, Nona Otile, and a try kuwa simp. He knows Vera akona connections, na big stars, Burna Boy, Jeremy, among others. To me, it feels like anataka kusimp at least Africa International. I don't think so.
No.
I just feel like Otile Brown is a really nice guy.
But he's also said he's not a kiki guy. Like, I think he's spoken very clearly about his cloud chasing.
He's just an all-round really cool guy.
He will not chase cloud. Hard work and resilience.